city bitch, city bitch, rack city bitch, city rack city bitch.
Hi. So today I'm going to talk to you about commuter etiquette. Commuter etiquette. Walking, driving, biking, public transportationing to and from work. There are a lot of things I feel like people need to learn about commuting. Oh my god, I hated San Francisco at first because it sucked so hard to drive to work. People here, first of all, don't know how to drive. People don't turn on their turn signals. People run red lights. That is dangerous. You should not do that. So there's one time we were driving at a pretty busy intersection and we were in the far right lane, which we were using to turn right. And this guy pulls up to us and is like honking his horn at us, and we turn and look at him and we're like, what's going on? Rolls down his window. Well, I have one of these little cars. Roll down my window. He rolls down his window. And then he yells, "There's not two lanes, asshole!" Whoa. Okay. Okay, thanks. Why do people drive like this anyway in the movies? People don't drive like that. I don't understand why he felt the need to yell at us. But then again, if you've watched my other videos, people feel the need to yell strange things at me anyway. They say that texting while driving has a worse effect than drinking and driving because you literally are not looking at the road, you're looking at your phone. You always pull up when you find that you're behind a bad driver or you're in a lane near a bad driver. As soon as you pull up, you're like, gotta see this motherfucker. Who's this motherfucker in the car next to me? I don't know why I got gangster suddenly. I don't know what happened there. Who's this motherfucker? Of course you're like, ah yes. Old Indian guy, Asian girl. That's funny actually. You never hear that about any other kind of, like, who else is bad at driving? It's never like, Russians, terrible at driving, those Polish folk. I have actually been hit by cars twice in my life. The first time was when I was in high school. I was in a mall parking lot in Michigan. I think I bent down to tie my shoe, and then when I stood up, I felt this huge like wham in the back of my knees, and they gave out, and then I was on the ground with a group of my friends. What I thought had happened was that one of them ran up behind me and pushed me really hard, and I was ready to be like, what the heck, guys? But I turn around and there's this Asian dude, of course, sitting in his car staring at me. I broke his headlight. That's how hard he hit me. I broke his headlight. Fucker doesn't even get out of his car, and he drove away. He didn't even get out of his car. He literally hit me with his car as a teenager and drove away. And the second time was on my first day of college, going to my first class of college. I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. I have a habit of getting distracted when I do anything. So I was walking distractedly, maybe looking at a map because I was a freshman. I was crossing the street and I got hit by an SUV and I went flying. I literally flew like 10 feet and onto the grass. This really sweet lady got out of her car and she was like, oh my god, are you okay? Do you need me to take you to the hospital? Do you need anything? And I was like, no, I need to find my first class. Then I went to my first class after getting hit by a car with grass stains. That was fun. That was a pretty good story. In conclusion, henceforth, ergo, this is my message to you from beyond the grave. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every week or two. I'm trying to at least. So remember to subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter at LIZZISMS. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Young money, yeah, we